Sup PYNP, quick question. Why are you not eating your egg yolks, bitch? Yeah, so today we're going to talk about eggs, and more specifically the egg yolks. Why? Because too many times have I seen an egg yolk separated from its egg white. Too many times have I seen it put back in a shell. Too many times have I seen it put it into a dustbin and never see the time of day. Egg yolks, stop throwing them away, guys, alright? Egg yolks are amazing, okay? Egg yolks have like a lot of vitamins and minerals. They've got vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin K, vitamin E. They've got zinc, they've got iron, they've got calcium. They're fucking amazing, alright? Egg yolks are cool. Man, if I had a buddy, Jesus, it'd be cool egg yolk, right? It's a good thing, alright? Some people say you can have an egg yolk instead of a vitamin pill, alright? And, well, with all the vitamins and minerals, I would say so. Anyway, people are not eating their egg yolks, and that's because of two things which are basically the same thing. So we're not eating people are throwing away their egg yolks because, you know, they're because of their fat content and because of their cholesterol content. So I'm going to get into both of them. So right, people don't want to eat egg yolks because they don't want the fat, and because they think if they eat the egg yolks they'll get fat. Well, guess what? Fat doesn't make you fat, okay? Eating too much makes you fat. Yeah? So if you control your diet, control your macros, wiggle in your yolks, okay? You know, if I'm cutting fat from a diet, egg yolks are the last place I'm subtracting fat from, okay? Because of the nutritional benefits you get from an egg yolk, alright? If you subtract fat from other places, maybe use a little less, you know, cooking oil or olive oil when you're cooking. Maybe have a little less salad dressing. Don't have so much butter on your toast. Anything like that. But maybe, you know, trim the fat off your meat. But, you know, egg yolks, I love egg yolks. They taste great. They've got a good amount of protein in them. Okay, that's one thing as well. People are chucking away egg yolks, and it's got like 40% of the protein inside the whole egg. And we're on a budget, most of us, okay? I'm on a budget, and fuck am I wasting an egg yolk? Am I chucking away that when it's got like 40% of the protein in the whole thing? I'm not going to use 6 egg whites and throw away 6 egg yolks. I'm going to use 3 eggs. That's what I'm going to do, alright? I'm not throwing away that egg yolk. Now, people are saying, yeah, well, you know, even if it fits into your fats, then you still got to worry about the cholesterol. Alright, what is cholesterol? Cholesterol is a waxy substance found in eggs, like I said, milk, cheese, animal meats, and it's also produced by your liver. It's produced by your liver because it is important for your body, okay? Actually, the cholesterol produced by your liver will totally outweigh any dietary cholesterol you consume on a healthy, balanced diet. You know, if you're eating a load of shit all day, then maybe not. But if you are, you know, if you are on this channel and you're obviously concerned about health and fitness and you're already looking at your diet, so, you know, the cholesterol you consume will be no way to the amounts of cholesterol produced by your liver. But anyway, so cholesterol, it comes from all those places, comes from your liver, and what does it do? Well, cholesterol is really important with cellular development, cellular production, cellular reproduction, cellular function. It's also really important with testosterone levels and balancing other hormone levels. Cholesterol's freaking amazing, alright? That's why our body produces it. It's very, very important. It is, you know, one of the main factors in all cells. You know, it's the backbone. It holds it all together. You know, it's a good thing, cholesterol, alright? And, you know, these last few decades, there's this massive media scare and this link with cholesterol and cardiovascular disease and heart disease and things like that. And, you know, studies found this connection and, you know, as the media does, created these moral panics and got everyone all edgy, and suddenly cholesterol was the enemy, alright? Well, you know, people who had heart disease and, you know, cardiovascular problems, they had high cholesterol, but they also had very unhealthy high fat diets. The cholesterol wasn't the problem, okay? It was the diet that was the problem. It was the body composition. they had heart problems and they had cardiovascular problems because they were fat, end of, right? And cholesterol got the blame, right? Now we're starting to realize that dietary cholesterol almost has no effect on your cholesterol levels, and also has minimal, like very small, much smaller effects on our cardiovascular and heart health than we once thought. Before, you know, we were like, only eat 2 eggs a week. Now we're realizing you can eat 4 eggs a day and it won't have much effects on your cholesterol levels. All right, so stop throwing away your egg yolks. Egg yolks are cool. Egg yolks are our friends, all right? Egg yolks are amazing for a bodybuilding diet, for any diet. I have 3 eggs a day. On low carb days, I have 4 eggs a day, all right? Just work them into your macros. They're really healthy, got loads of vitamins, loads of minerals, like I say, help with cellular function, help with hormone and testosterone development. You know, if you don't have enough, if you have a lack of cholesterol, it can really be detrimental to your testosterone levels, yeah? And it can, you know, hurt your libido and stuff. So, you know, fats in general, including cholesterol, are really important. Like I said, fats don't make you fat, all right? Eating too much makes you fat. So, that is it. Eat your egg yolks. Don't separate them. You know, if you want to if you're really being strict and you're cutting fat right down and you can't find any other place to subtract fat, then maybe throw away an egg yolk. But please, if you don't need to do it, don't. Fit them into your macros and eat your egg yolks. They're amazing. Great source of protein, great source of minerals, great source of vitamins, great source of fats. They're great food, all right? And with the egg white as well, and they're tasty, all right? I have them every day. Don't be scared of them, and eat your eggs. I love eggs. Eggs are friends. See you later.
The road I walk is paved in gold to glorify my planet soul. I'll buy my way to talk to God so he can